sir.
Good morning. Good morning. In less than an hour, aircraft from here will join others from around the world. And you will be launching the largest aerial battle in the history of mankind. Mankind, that word should have new meaning for all of us today. We can't be consumed by our petty differences anymore. We will be united in our common interest. Perhaps it's fate that today is the 4th of July, and you will once again be fighting for our freedom. Not from tyranny, oppression, or persecution, but from annihilation. We're fighting for our right to live, to exist. And should we win the day, the 4th of July will no longer be known as an American holiday, but as the day when the world declared in one voice, we will not go quietly into the night. We will not vanish without a fight. We're going to live on. We're going to survive. Today, we celebrate our Independence Day.
Oh, beautiful. It's beautiful. America, ladies and gentlemen, happy birthday. 250 years of pure distilled freedom. Exported. Sauerkraut was just saying, Armand Sauerkraut explaining that, yes, this is canon. In 1996, America defended the world against aliens. The aliens tried to attack Israel. Big no-no. Big no-no. The aliens tried to blow up Tel Aviv, and America came to the defense of the great nation, as is required by the Constitution. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the stream. Dated reference. Yes, we're playing Gutfeld Bingo today. Is there more patriotic of an activity? Gutfeld Bingo is America's pastime. Just before baseball is Gutfeld Bingo, where all the Americans gather around. I hope you got your barbecues ready. I like to imagine that you're all on your Texas compounds. You got Gutfeld Bingo up on the big screen TV that pops out of the hot tub, right? It's a big flat screen, comes out of the hot tub. You've got your poolside bar full of light beer, Bud Light Lime. You got your Doritos, Cool Ranch spread around. You got your perfectly manicured Bermuda grass lawn. Fuck the water restrictions because you earned it. I might have bad news. Seems Fox is not uploading Gutfeld anymore. This might be the last Gutfeld explained. Crying. Well, I will find a way. If this is true, this will be. There must be other sources. Maybe I'll have Greg. I'm sure Greg watches this. Greg, you watch this, right? I'll have a conversation with Greg. We'll find Gutfeld. We can't. There's no such thing as no Gutfeld. If you're new here, the way you play Gutfeld Bingo is on Twitch. You grab yourself a bingo card, and if Gutfeld says one of the bingo tiles, we'll check it off. And if you win bingo, link to a video in the chat, and we'll watch it at the end of the stream. Or if you're the top day trader, you can link a link at the end of the stream as well. Now, get your ribs together, get your beef, get your hot dogs, because we're gonna have an all-American stream today for all the Americans. Canada brutally lost an inconsequential soccer game earlier this morning because they're a weak, small country and don't have enough military bases worldwide. Myles, how many hot dogs have you eaten so far? 5. I'm 5 hot dogs deep, and it is 2 p.m. Austin time. Ready for a whole new round of hot dogs after this. If I was a good streamer, I would be eating hot dogs the whole stream right into the microphone for all of you to enjoy. But I'm just, I don't have the stomach capacity or Travis Gravity. Thanks for the 100 bits. Now, before we get the Gutfeld Bingos distributed, I don't have this window featured. I'm so sorry, everybody. Let's watch one of my favorite America songs while you guys get your hot dogs and your bingo cards. One of my favorite American cogs.
America, 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 America. America.
1.5 thousand bits. Whoa. Speaking of America, God bless. Edward Bow Newenham. A job creator in the chat, ladies and gentlemen.
The States, America.
God bless the bits.
America.
You know, America invented bits. America invented bits. This is what you'll hear liberals complain about America, but then it's like, yeah, well, give all your bits back then. Give all your bits back if you hate America, because we invented bits. We invented bits and bytes. So, shut the fuck up. Gonna be hard to beat. That's a top day trade right there. Cheer 69, cheer 420, 69, 420, 69, 420, over and over and over again. Well done. How and that added up to almost an even 1.5K. 69 plus 420 plus 69 plus 420 plus 69 plus 420. That's a lot of weed and sexual activity for this 4th of July. Okay, get your Gutfelds. We're Gutfelding right now. Nice and crisp. Sauerkraut worried this might be the last Gutfeld. We'll see. 20 players, let's do it. Donald Duck's pants is the chosen one. And we're gonna have lots of prediction markets today. You better believe it. Nothing more American than gambling. There he is. Cyrus, the whole crew. Cat Temp. Gregory. They love him. Big week for Gutfeld.
Somebody shoot that whistler. God, Jesus. Whoever told that guy that was a good thing? Good evening, everyone. Sunday was the big Pride Parade in New York City.
Big Pride Parade. Big Pride Parade. What does Pride Parade mean? It means Don Lemon, guys. Don Lemon is gay, coming right up. Should I predict it? Don Lemon, let's go. Chris Wilson says, prediction. Okay, I'm going to predict Don Lemon is gay, coming in right off the top of the show. Okay, here's your prediction market. Yes, if you think Don Lemon is Don Lemon is gay is going to be the first joke here on Greg Gutfeld. Now, this is early. I mean, we just see, you know, it's a group of gay men. We don't know. This is an early prediction. This is kind of risky, honestly. You know, because nothing has gone in the butt yet. Well, we'll see.
It was full of scantily clad homosexuals in shorts, cheering and yelling and chasing balls. Wait, is that the World Cup? Governor J.B. Pritzker participated in Chicago's gay.
Oh, what? No. No way. No way. I mean, I said it was early. It was early in that joke. It was early, but Don Lemon is gay. Oh my God. Oh, the absolute stock market wipeout in the chat. Oh, Lord.
Gay Pride Parade, he chanted, "We're here, we're queer. Are you gonna finish that?"
J.B. Pritzker's a fat guy. We love it.
After 40 years in Congress, Nancy Pelosi announced she will start teaching at Berkeley in January. She then added that she plans to die of old age in March.
Nancy Pelosi's old. We're getting bingos here. We're getting through the bingos right away. But damn, devastation in the market. A lot of red.
MS Now announced layoffs as they switched to taped programming. Viewers didn't notice until they saw their new lineup.
Commies. And I mean, all three of those are communists. And a lot of liberals will fight you on that point. But they're wrong. Why are they wrong? Because, I mean, look, Gutfeld says.
Jeez.
Hitler's there. Oh, that's stand-up bingo.
So they still kept Rachel Maddow. That's good. After the Iranian
Misgendered there. Rachel Maddow is not any one of those men.
broke the truce, the U.S. wanted to hit an Iranian missile site with a giant bomb. But all they could find was the movie Supergirl.
Oh.
Wrecked.
True, the movie took a meager $38 million on a budget of $170 million.
Oh, why do you think that is? Because Supergirl is woke, okay? Women are not super. Women, there's two kinds of women heroes that I want to see, okay? First of all, can't even see her Sweeney's. Okay? What's that all about? I want to see Tomb Raider. I want to see the big Sydney Sweeney's bouncing. And I want her, the only way she kills guys is by thigh crushing them. Wrap the thighs around the head and just... And she's still kind of horny for a guy who's around. That's what I'm talking about.
The good news, Supergirl will never know because she can't do math. In all fairness,
Hey, women can't do math. I'm going to say that's an annoying thing.
the story was pretty weak. In the movie, Supergirl spends the entire first hour waiting in line to see Toy Story 5.
Yeah, Toy Story 5 is not woke. Toy Story 5, okay, two white men leading the cast. This is a side character, Jessie. Don't know what she does, but these two guys, especially, Buzz Lightyear, played by Tim Allen, famous stand-up comic. You know, he'd had 7 minutes about how men are dumb and stupid, and women are shopping, but guys do tools. And, you know, he went on to make several $100 million. So,
Speaking of Iran, the U.S. blew up a missile launcher on the southern Iranian coast. In honor of Pride Month, after the explosion, it was literally raining men.
haha. So there's a lot of Gutfeld jokes recently about. I'll put this is the war. Oh, that's stand-up bingo is the war. A lot of Gutfeld jokes about America vaporizing Iranians. Very funny thing. We'll just say has killed people on that one. America 250, 1776 to 2026.
After a recent speech, Joe Biden appeared confused about where to exit the stage. Even more embarrassing, afterward, he got into the wrong hearse.
Joe Biden is old.
A woman spent $70,000 on surgeries to get the biggest butt in the world.
BBLs. Big butt lift. Kardashian, yes. Butts mean Kardashian. And a lot of people think, hey, I thought Kardashian has a big butt jokes were from 15 years ago. And you would be right. Which makes it funny because we remember.
Damn, she could have just saved the money and got married.
Wow, wait, never mind. The joke is that women get fat when they're married. So true. Because that means they're not trying to be hot anymore. I don't know why that happens.
And finally, in England, a 1.8 million year old fist-sized elephant tooth was discovered.
Hey, that's my tooth, said Joy Behar. Who's it gonna be, guys? Whose elephant tooth is this? Roy, Don Lemon, no, what? There's no way. Rosie O'Donnell or Joy Behar? It's gotta be between those two. It's gotta be.
Did someone say fist size?
No way, DJ Chemix, what? DJ, how did you know? Because of fist? Because of fist? Fist means Don Lemon? Free watch alert. Yeah, there's going to be some accusations flying around after that one.
Ask one man.
Wow, Greg likes that one. Myles 17. Oh, Don Lemon, yes, of course, yes. Yes.
All right, don't know what it means. So one wiener just got roasted. That is Scott Wiener, the front runner to replace Nancy Pelosi.
His last name's Wiener. We already had Anthony Weiner, and guys with last names Weiner means they want to show their wiener. This guy, oh, how can you run for public office with the last name Weiner? Let alone leave your house. If my last name was Weiner, I would change it. I'd hide it. I'd say, call me Dick.
Who went to the San Francisco Trans March, and despite being besties with all of them, well, just watch.
And I think your policy and your policy on the genocide in Gaza, and I think your policy on the genocide in Gaza is terrible. I think you do not belong. You do not belong here.
Censored.
You do not belong not anymore. You've been for trans people. You've been terrible, and you've been terrible. You've been terrible. You've been terrible.
There's the woke mob.
You do not belong here anymore, Scott.
That's what it's like. Thornbird. Bingo. Congratulations. Oh, double bingarinis. Low significance and Thornbird. Congratulations on your bingo. Wow. You interrupted that lovely segment there. Wow. GG's. 2 double bingo right off the top. Congratulations, guys. Whenever you're ready, throw your links in the chat. As for everybody else, the bingo cards are up for grabs. Low significance. Ready to go. Thornbird donates.
The
Travis
older
Gravity
you get,
grabs it. Oh, DJ Chemix was just behind.
Yep.
Wow, wow, wow. All right, that's both of those. Well done. Okay. I gotta turn my phone off. I got too much going on here. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Okay. All right, sorry. God, it's just a lot of people on my phone telling me that the Bachelors of Music Gaza policy is not good enough. And I just say the same thing. I don't know where that is, okay? I only know countries in the continental United States and Israel. Those are the two countries I know. United States, Israel, sometimes Canada as a joke. Those are the three countries that I know. The rest are all Don Lemon. Gaza. Now, oh yeah, we got this. This is an early submission from the mod Sauerkraut. Sauerkraut was in here bright and early, threw this in here. I watched it for 1 second and thought, this is exactly the kind of patriotic content I'd like to see on the stream. So let's take a little look. This is Utah moms on the 4th of July. I assume all of you are married to Utah moms, or some of you might even be Utah moms, in which case, m'lady.
Kids, what are you doing in here? It's 4th of July.
Starting my day with a little patriotic mocktail.
Chickenly and frickin'ly breakfast.
Now I'm marching to my workout class.
All right, you ready for the parade?
Stanley Muggs.
Is that Jessica?
No, it's Miss Utah.
Oh, that was fun. Let's go home. Hey, you guys are coming to my barbecue tonight, right?
Yes, I'm bringing my famous potato salad.
Oh, heck, please no.
Bye, here's some dum-dums. Kids, pick up the candy, we're leaving.
Then, hubby and I are going to Target. I have so many things that I need to buy for Jessica's barbecue tonight.
Babe, America.
I'm also getting 4 different options
Indelible
for each kid
feces.
for the 4th of July outfits.
Welcome.
Babe, I think we need this for the 4th of July.
Also found a red bog bag.
You have enough of those. All right, babe, let's go.
I think we have everything we need for tonight.
Baby left the potato salad in the car all day. Well, this is definitely the right house. Hi, everyone. Hey, Jessica, where should I put my
Continue
potato
to
salad?
lithium.
You know what? I actually made one, so we don't need yours anymore.
Alright, who's ready for fireworks? Fire in the house! Oh, my patriotism.
Wow, that was patriotic as hell. 37 views, says Ginkgo Bonzo. There must be at least 18 women here. No, actually, I looked at our stats. If there's 37 viewers, statistically, there is 0.3 woman here, which means either a very small woman or obviously a girl that is way too young to be watching Gutfeld, because there's a lot of censored. Oh yeah, I have my own submissions in here. I forgot about. 1 minute left. Oh wow, let's watch a little bit of Valuetainment. We got what? We have 40 seconds. 40 seconds for bingo. Let's find a Vinny. There's got to be a Vinny Oshana 40-second America sketch.
Hey guys, Vincent Oshana here. Some of you guys know that besides being a stand-up comedian, I'm also a writer.
That's Vinny's crowd? Damn, Vinny does good.
A stand-up comedian, I'm also a writer, I'm a producer. I'm also an actor, and a very good one. I lived in Hollywood, California for about 15 years, and I've been in some serious films. One of them being 50 Shades of Black, starring Marlon Wayans. And look, I do not like to show off. As a Christian, I believe that pride comes before the fall, but I just received a residual check, and I feel like I have to inspire.
Sauerkraut. Oh, I see. You want there's a Trump speech. Okay, I'll say because of the miscommunication and because of the fact that, oh, wow, he did a speech at Mount Rushmore. Okay, well, we'll check in with that speech between bingos. I'll put it up here in the tabs. Sauerkraut, slight whiff on the link, and also lost everything at the beginning of the stream. So as a 4th of July tip of the hat to our mod, we'll put that in there. Plus, I think you guys are all interested. Trump doing a quick stand-up set here on the 4th of July. He's America's 250th president and one of the greatest. I mean, we're going to play bingo, but just even the still. I mean, he is ready. This is hot girl summer for Trump. He's got a lot of aura. Yeah, he's got the aura, absolutely aura farming here at the podium, keeping his eyes open. You know, maybe he got stung by multiple wasps right in the eyes. Anyway, Gutfeld episode 2, ladies and gentlemen. Get your bingo cards, because it's about to go down. 25 players for bingo, not too shabby. Edward Bowdoingham, our top day trader, is also the chosen one. So if you don't have a bingo card, you can cheer for Edward. Let's get some good predictions going here.
Thank you.
Visible notes.
Thank you. You are the wind beneath my pants. Good evening, everyone. So big news. The Supreme Court upheld laws banning biological men from competing in female sports.
Round of applause. 68 trans.
Yet one woman said it was a real kick in the balls. Also today, the Supreme Court ruled that children born in the U.S. to parents who are in the country illegally are entitled to birthright citizenship.
Boo.
Which is great news for my maids.
Wow. Gutfeld fucks. Guys. Nice. That's one of the best things about being a rich guy is you can fuck your staff. Well done, Greg. If you work hard, get yourself a nice staff of hot maids.
Thank God you put the black bar over their eyes. Don't want them suing me.
Censored.
In a recent interview, former President Barack Obama pointed out that two things can be true, like how George Washington was a great leader, but also owned slaves.
It's also how Michelle Obama can be a man and a woman at the same time. Oh?
It's also like how he can love Michelle, but also hate waking up every morning next to her.
Ah, close. We knew it was going to be Michelle Obama. Just such a bitch. Very funny. Very close.
Not really a joke. A New Jersey public school recalled its yearbooks after a picture of Hitler as an infant was found among the student baby pictures.
Wow, baby Hitler. Snuck into the, okay. Who's this going to be? Jesse Waters?
Frankly, I'm not sure how this one got past the editing room.
Never mind. Just a visual joke.
How could you kill a little baby like that? I wouldn't go back in time. According to a report, a prominent AI chatbot has been telling its users that J.D. Vance has rabies. Sounds ridiculous, but not when you consider it happened right after he appeared on a particular show.
Ah, The View, of course. This is interesting though, because they're now, cows and pigs are not known for carrying rabies. So they've sort of become wild animals in this instance. Doesn't really go with the whole fat and stupid theme, because a lot of animals that carry rabies. Hey, chat predicted. Well done. Dogs. True. Dogs. That still does go in the theme of ugly. Even though, I haven't really, most dogs are fairly, fairly handsome. Really, there's not too many ugly dogs out there.
Some applause on that one. To mark the opening of New York City's public pools, Mayor Mamdani jumped in while wearing a suit. But they had to close the pool afterwards since the filter.
What would the filter be full of? What would Mamdani be covered in? That would, what algae? Algae? I mean, that's a pretty good guess. Sheep hair, goat hair, yes. Yeah, something, it's gotta be something racist, right? And by racist, I mean funny.
Was jammed with 3 pounds of eyebrow hair.
No, just thick ass eyebrows, right? I don't have Mamdani eyebrows, do I? They're fairly thick, but not communist thick.
The Great American State Fair has themed booths for almost every state, like Nevada's Las Vegas booth, Texas's Alamo booth, and
California's human feces.
California's uncontrolled fire booth.
California.
Yeah, bring your marshmallows. And finally, according to scientists, plants contain a hidden switch that tells them when to make wood.
Penis joke coming right up, guys. Hidden switch tells plants when to make wood. People are saying Don Lemon. People are saying Don. A lot of lemon. Do you guys want to wager on it? Don Lemon? All right, we're doing it. Don Lemon, yes or no? Don Lemon, yes or no? High stakes. This is not a guarantee. It's hard for me. It's hard for me to see Don Lemon on this one. But if you think it's Don Lemon, say yes. If you don't think it's going to be Don, say no. I'll side with you guys, and I will predict Don Lemon. But it's not a confident prediction here. Not confident. Let's see. All right.
Many life forms, of course, make wood automatically.
Damn. God damn. Wow. Wow. Oh boy. Bill Clinton. Son of a bitch. And that's a penis, and that's a penis pervert right there. Just a wiener joke because he's an adulterer. Yep. Make wood yeah. And that's very funny. It's a very funny thing. Now, the joke is that he just automatically makes an erection, which is a very funny thing because that's not natural, right? Men only get erections when they are exposed to an enormous amount of pornography. That's the natural way.
So after turning New York City red, the Democratic Socialists of America are going nationwide.
Commies.
Michigan, Wisconsin, Colorado,
Brutal.
all have DSA candidates running for office.
Yikes.
When in a perfect world, they'd be running a falafel stand in downtown Gaza.
I mean, I guess, yeah. I mean, yes. What? I don't know if I can explain that one again because I don't really know where Gaza is. So I don't really understand the context of that joke there.
So how are Dems responding to a movement that openly calls for revolution? Not with resistance.
Okay, guys, finally. Okay. If you're new here, 3 times a week, Greg Gutfeld explains why socialism is bad, and it's always very funny because we all know why it's bad. But he makes he makes the same very good points always and forever.
With an invitation. They bend over like Joy Behar when you drop the last Twinkie.
Wow. They bend over like Joy Behar when you drop the last Twinkie. Now, is this a sex joke? Or is this a fat joke? Or is it both? Is it both, guys? Let's think about this. Let's think about this one. I'm going to say fat because the Twinkie's involved. But is she wanting to get the last Twinkie by picking it up? Or is she going to offer sex for the last Twinkie? The author Stoic says socialism is an example of insanity, doing the same thing over and over while expecting a different result. That's Einstein. Einstein says that socialism is insanity. Yes, Einstein, the poli-sci expert from the early 20th century.
I wonder if candidate for governor Phil Weiser is absolutely a big tent person who believes in diversity of viewpoints.
I am absolutely a big tent person who believes in diversity of viewpoints, who believes in finding common ground on our values and fighting for people.
Wow, what a douche.
Yeah, fuck them.
The big tent, the party's new defense. Invite crazy people into your home who will in your living room. But hey, we're a big tent party focused on the ordinary concerns of everyday Americans.
That was shit in your living room. That was poo. That's a poo joke right there.
We are a big tent party focused on the ordinary concerns of everyday Americans. And we have robust and sometimes rambunctious arguments. We've got all kinds of candidates across the ideological spectrum who are getting elected. And I think the thing they have in common is that they're finding ways to center the concerns of ordinary people.
Everyday Americans? Is that what we're calling people pursuing the end of everyday Americans? If Jeffrey Dahmer had a chance to win, they'd say that being anti-cannibal is racist.
Could Jeffrey Dahmer, very famous murderer, has killed people. 46. Jeffrey Dahmer and Hillary Clinton, two of the most famous American serial killers.
Imagine Republicans saying, we're a big tent, there's room for Nazis and fascists, but we're not.
Yes, Nazis and fascists, Democrats, like Greg Plattner, famous, the Butcher of Buchenwald, they call him, in Maine. The way he just fucking genocides oysters all day long.
Saying that, the Dems are. Remember, the so-called Democrat socialists want to overthrow the government. And their disgust for Jews is palpable. Hell, one of their prime candidates has the tattoo love.
What did I just say? Now I don't know if that was a formal prediction. Was that a formal prediction? Because I mean, yeah, okay. I'm getting some chat support for I predicted that one. Because I could feel as soon as you say Nazi, that means Greg Plattner. Just like fat means Joy Behar.
By Nazi concentration camp guards, but Dems excuse that as a diversity of viewpoints, as they mob Democrats for not hating Israel enough. Because attacking you for your viewpoint is also a viewpoint. But a big tent
Get 'em,
only works
Greg.
if everyone inside wants the tent to survive.
Big tent. Do you know what makes a big tent? A big boner, and that boner is from Bill Clinton. Guys, I mean, that's a wild guess. Okay, that's way maybe too specific.
Here they're letting in people who reject assimilation and cooperation, two things necessary for survival.
Automatic boner.
According
yes.
to the DSA's platform, they want to abolish the presidency, electoral college, Senate, police, prisons, and private industries.
Wow, is that what they say?
Basically everything. It's like the guy from the gas.
Why does this say ask ChatGPT start writing in the middle of this? Do you see this? What does this mean? Is this part of the joke? Did I miss something? Why does it say ask ChatGPT start writing? Wait a second. Wait a second. Is this show written by ChatGPT? Wait a second. Did we just find out something about Greg Gutfeld? No. This is a clip. We're clipping this. We're clipping this. Are we gonna have to launch a formal Bachelors of Music investigation into whether the #1 show at late night is written by a chat bot? Oh boy. And you know how I feel about that? Inspired, because chatbots are part of America. I think they're at 12% of the U.S. economy right now. So this is the future. And if you're not using chatbots, you're being left behind like a cuck.
Gas company coming over saying he'll fix that leak as he lights up a stogie. Democrat socialism enters the Democrat Party the way an invader enters a home. They show up.
DJ, I don't know if only subs. I clipped it as well. I think we overwhelmed the streamer bot. I think so many of us clipped. But we'll be looking into that one.
Dressed like someone they're not. A FedEx guy.
We were like a goddamn barber shop just then. So many clippers.
A Kenyan who says he's from Hawaii. That's why they call themselves Democrat socialists and not just socialists. Remember, these rats mess with the language.
These rats. These rats. Vermin to be exterminated. What have I been saying? Rats.
First, in order to screw you later. It's that first word that gets them through the door. Like when I tell security.
What do you say about rats? Now, is this an animal joke? Because I don't know if rats do. I don't know if rats are this clever. Let's see. What do you say rats do?
First, in order to screw you later. That's why they call themselves Democrat socialists and not just socialists. Remember, these rats mess with the language first in order to screw you later.
Is that what rats do? Have you found that? Have you guys had a rat problem? Do rats trick you with their politics before they steal all your cereal?
It's that first word that gets them through the door. Like when I tell security at Kudlow's parties that the password is ticklish. It's no different than open borders or trans in women's sports. Agree to it and it destroys the place that you're compromising.
Yes, illegal immigrants and trans in women's sports. The two pillars of bringing down this wonderful country.
You allow a destructive element into your environment and you watch it affect everyone else there. And when the Dems
Bingo.
invite people openly.
Low significance wins with the illegal immigrants. Congratulations. Is that your second bingo win? Online VCR says, Grok, write me a 4,000-word essay on rat politics. That would be a good book. Rat Politics by Greg Gutfeld and Joe Mackey. Coming out in an hour once the tokens have been redeemed. Wow. Rat Politics. Okay. Low significance. Congratulations. Whenever you're ready, Throw your bingo bongo in there, and let's watch a little bit of our great president. I'll donate. Bucky Cats. Oh, that was fast. People on the absolute. Oh, you know what that reminds me? This is great. Okay. I just want to, I've got so many options for the end song. Sorry, I got distracted. Now let's watch. Now, is this how Trump arrived to his speech? I clicked on the freedom train here. Look at this gorgeous thing. Trains are important. They transport our weapons from coast to coast so they can be distributed among the various CIA black sites. Amen. There he is. Hey!
Yeah! Can you see that?
There he is.
USA! USA! USA!
Did you hear this? Did you hear the audio from the crowd there, guys? I hope let's hope it's loud enough for you. He says, "Do you see him?" And then as soon as he sees Trump, yeah, I think that if I caught a glimpse of the great man, I would probably start saying USA. What was that tempo? Satella disco, yeah, on the USA. About 90 beats per minute there. About 90 beats to the quarter note. Maybe 120.
USA! 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 USA!
That guy's a little too fast for the crowd there. Are they playing YMCA? They are. YMCA is Trump's theme song. Think about that. This guy's pure joy. Pure joy. Thank you for the biddies, Style Disco.
10 more years!
Did they say 10 more years? Did they say 10 more years?
10 more years!
10 more years. Fucking 10 more years. There he is, the apprentice, the celebrity apprentice. Mark Burnett produced, wonderful television star, Commander-in-Chief. And here they come. Here come the boys. The cavalry has arrived. Gentlemen, we spotted. Someone's on our property. Shoot him. I bought this property from J.P. Morgan. Get off my land. Get off my land. Shoot him. What do you mean you don't understand what a bank is? I worked for this. There they are. Look at that. They're gonna go find this. Indiana Jones. This is the opening from Indiana Jones and the Last Crusade. And there's the various Humvees, beautiful, made in Detroit. Well, assembled in Detroit, you know, mostly. And there's Joe Biden's hearse. There's more shit on the ground. Big armored vehicles to protect against Mamdani and his gang. Very good. Well, we didn't even get to the speech yet. That was very inspiring, but he's on the way to the speech. There's multi-parts to this. There's multiple parts to this. Get your bingo cards, ladies and gentlemen. Get your bingos. We got 24. We're missing a player. One of you fell asleep. I hope you didn't fall asleep. USA, 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 USA. 26, there we go. I woke some of you up. There we go. 27 players for bingo. I hope we can get some more prediction market going here, but it hasn't been totally clear. You know, Greg's been playing a little. He's a bit of a rat. He's been a bit of a rat, you know. Changing the language on us and then tricking us. Sauerkraut says, I am ruined, Miles. Sauerkraut lost everything on the first bet. Went all in. There he is.
Thank you. Thank you. All right. Okay, control yourselves. Good evening, everyone. Well, the Northeast is experiencing record-breaking temperatures. It's so hot in D.C., when they say drain the swamp, they're talking about Jerry Nadler's pants.
Jerry Nadler's pants. Drain the swamp. Now, okay, this is interesting, okay? This is an interesting medical situation. Let's think about this, because Jerry Nadler famously poos himself. That's the joke, right? So,
poop joke.
Yes. Now, does that mean that, but do you poo when you're hot? Because I find I don't just shit myself when it gets warm. The swamp would be the sweat, right? The sweat would be the swamp would be the sweat. But maybe it's a mix, you know, pretty gross. But it's got to be poo.
Tragedy struck the Kimmel Show. Apparently, one of Jimmy's guest hosts ate another guest host.
Who was the guest host? Rosie O'Donnell? Do you guys remember? Was it Rosie? I think I saw this on the news. Rosie, okay. I'm going to say, let's get some free channel points. We got to get Sauerkraut out of the hole. And if this is not Rosie and Sauerkraut loses more, I got to say Rosie O'Donnell, yes. Of course, you don't have to bet. You can also just, you know, go back to the mine, put in a shift on the darkest tunnel, and get those channel points back. But, you know, I don't know. Yes, if you think it's going to be Rosie O'Donnell. People are going all in on this one. Okay, Rosie O'Donnell, let's see. I'm saying it's Rosie.
With one producer saying, I knew we shouldn't have booked Rosie O'Donnell and Jelly Roll.
There it is. Rosie O'Donnell ate the Jelly Roll. There it is. Okay, nice and safe. We got it. We got it. Well done, everybody. And that's a Miles predicts and a chat predicts. We're doing it. Good start. Promising.
The lead singer of the Village People has died at the age of 74.
Oh no, but that's America's anthem.
Whatever you do, do not play YMCA at the funeral while they're carrying out the casket.
A little bit of a... No, let me just think. Definitely a slip up there. Whoa. Now, okay. So, I'm trying to think of like the joke here. So the joke is that YMCA is a happy song, and it's sad when people die.
Oh, hello.
Swaggy McNolegs, thanks for following.
Because, you know, they'll
drop it.
They'll drop it.
Gutfeld explains it. Dang, okay. Sometimes that's necessary. Okay. You may now laugh, everybody. Flagware called it.
What's wrong with you people?
No, that one needed an explanation.
Did it?
Yeah,
Damn.
I got it right away.
Thanks. There's a new app where you can rent a dog for an hour, causing ABC to wonder, why are we paying $20
Henry Jamo, thanks for following.
million for hours?
Yo, West 63. Oh, yeah. We got him. The View. And we're on The View. We reached the follower goal of... I can't read it, but thank you.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, they're dogs now.
Travis Kelce was spotted running in New York City, but don't worry, he was tackled.
I wonder if he's running away from Taylor Swift? Running away?
And the wedding will proceed as planned.
Okay.
Florida woman claims nearly 4 grams of cocaine in her butt were placed there by someone else.
Okay. Now this is fertile ground. The butthole is fertile ground. Because we can go two ways here. Richard Gere, yes. The chat knows. I see so much Don Lemon and Richard Gere. You guys knew exactly. You guys knew exactly what we're talking about here. Don Lemon or Richard Gere or neither. Now, there is a way to do these predictions. I could, if I was fast enough at typing, I think I could actually figure this out. Because I have a mod for the chat that but yes or no, I think is fast enough because this is just getting too complicated. But Richard Gere, Don Lemon, man, I don't know if should I make this prediction? Should I say? I'll let you guess yes or no. Drugs, yes, drugs. I will check off drugs dutifully. Someone else must have been from an intimate encounter.
Bingo!
Hottie autist. Whoa. Wow. Okay, this is a cliffhanger. We're going to come back to this. And no pre-watching. But well done. Well done. Hottie autist. Okay, well select. Congratulations. And the link is ready to go. Beautiful. As for the rest of you, your bingo cards are being collected and handed out. There you go. Okay, everybody, now let's get to the Trump speech. Let's see what our commander-in-chief has to say. Who will be the next Celebrity Apprentice? Will it be Trace Atkins? Will it be Piers Morgan? Who will it be?
Americans are strong and always ready to stand firm for a good cause.
We treasure justice, fairness, family, honesty, and human dignity.
Human.
Unlike societies based on class, clan, or tribe.
Class, clan, clash? Did he say class of clans? Class, clan, tribe.
We see every citizen as an individual, equal under the law and equal under the eyes of the Lord.
Amen. Amen.
In America, we speak English because that is the language of our founding, and for 1,000 years.
Yes. We have been speaking English in America for 1,000 years. 1,000
Okay, we'll edit
years.
laughter in there.
Ladies and gentlemen, great joke says low significance. 1,000 years of English in America. God bless.
That has been the language of freedom. An American always wants peace and order, but we will never shrink from danger or threat.
Never shrink.
We will always fight, 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 and win, win, win. We got to do that.
Got to do it.
Because this is our culture, this is our character. Not every American is all of these things, but every American knows these are the traits that make our country exceptional, and exceptional it is. You do not have to be born here, but you do have to love what we have built. You must love our country.
Must.
There has never been anything like us anywhere on earth, and we are not going to let anyone take that away. Yet as we approach this magnificent anniversary,
Get a little emotional.
we see our American identity under a renewed attack. A generation after we fought and won the Cold War against the menace of communism,
there
is now a resurgence of the communist menace in our land, including from newcomers to our country who embrace ideas totally opposed to our way of life and our great success. These are not mere political disagreements like differences over taxes or regulations. Communism is a mortal threat to American liberty.
Yes, it's important to take this opportunity at America 250 to remember that America was founded on the principle of never being communist. Right there.
It is the greatest threat to our country, including World War I, World War II, Pearl Harbor, or even 9/11.
Yes. World War I, World War II, the Pearl Harbor War.
We're not going to let this happen to us. Believe me, we're not letting it happen. Because communism is the enemy of free people everywhere in the world. Never works. It's the enemy of the Constitution. Above all, it's the enemy of July 4th.
Communism is the enemy of the date of July 4th. Amen. God bless. Fuck yeah, USA. Do you guys, a lot of you don't understand that on the back of the Constitution is an enemies list. Every country has it.
1776, it is the enemy indeed. Even while the radicals and extremists attack our incredible history at every turn, they are silent on the miserable history of communism itself because it never worked.
Never works.
Thousands of years, if you look at it, under different names, under somewhat different ideologies.
Thousands of years of communism never worked. Guys, this guy's so fucking funny. You know, you gotta love him. 10 more years. Thousands of years of communism never works. Didn't work during the Pearl Harbor War. Wow. Great stuff. Gutfeld Bingo. Let's get back to the suspense. We will finish that speech because he's making a lot of good points there. Thank you, Sauerkraut. 24, we lost some players for bingo. Hey, whoa. Don't fall asleep. Don't fall asleep. We can't be losing numbers on bingo here. It goes up and up and up. This is what we do here. The stream gets momentum And right when we start to get more watchers, I shut it down. Just so it doesn't reach critical mass. 26 for bingo. There are thousands. There's thousands of people watching for the last couple hundred years, and only 26 players for bingo. Okay. It's your funeral, and we will play YMCA at it. DJ Chemix is the chosen one. One of the top bingo players. Now let's get back to this. Who put drugs in this lady's asshole? Who did it? Richard Gere. Hunter Biden actually is looking kind of... I'm sort of leaning Hunter Biden a little bit. I'm leaning Hunter Biden because, yes, like Sauerkraut said, this is a woman. Don Lemon hates women. He's gay. He only likes gay. Sauerkraut's going Richard Gere. I'm going to say Hunter Biden. Hunter Biden. Yes or no? Take her. This is a risky one. Again, you don't have to bet. You can abstain. This is a risky bet here. But I'm going to say Hunter Biden. Because he likes to fuck and he likes to hide drugs in all sorts of orifices. You know, laptops. Ivan Top Gun says Clinton. That's a good guess as well. But I'm going to go with Hunter. Let's do it.
Well, that explains why I've been snorting my suppositories. But 4 grams of coke up your rear? Apparently, cops got suspicious when her butthole wouldn't shut up. A woman fell 1,500 feet down icy...
Not Hunter Biden. Not Hunter Biden. Just cocaine jokes. Ladies and gentlemen, unbelievable. 26,000 points paid out to 6 users. Is that really how much you guys are getting? Some people don't get paid out that much.
Terrain on Mount Shasta, but appeared to only suffer a broken ankle.
Why would that be? She fell all the way down, only suffered a broken ankle because she landed on a fat guy. Husband pushed her. Good idea.
And no one was more surprised than the husband who pushed her.
Sauerkraut. Sauerkraut locked in. Excellent guess. Women are annoying. The husband hates the wife. That's a story as old as America. Thousands of years.
You thought it was the perfect crime. A new poll claims that 67% of residents say they have achieved or nearly accomplished the American dream.
Wow, 67% are almost there. And of course, if you achieve the American dream, you get a postcard in the mail from the Bachelors of Music. How many of you have achieved the American dream? At least, I think we've looked at our YouTube stats and our Twitch stats, and it says approximately 78% of you have achieved the American dream, which is, of course, being a very successful Caucasian male. Some of you still working at it.
Wow, it's hard to believe that so many people have banged Peter Dinklage.
Oh, that the American dream is to bang Peter Dinklage? That's the joke? Let's just hear that one more time.
They have achieved or nearly accomplished the American dream. Wow, it's hard to believe that so many people have banged Peter Dinklage.
I think that's just an absurdist joke. It's just an absurdist funny joke there. John Money says, "LOL, I'm not chasing the white guy dream." What? That's it. Yeah, I'm pretty sure the founding fathers had that in mind. Everyone tries to become a white guy. I don't know. I'm just reading the history books.
And finally, a mysterious parasite in the U.S. is causing many people to suffer from explosive diarrhea.
Explosive diarrhea. Who's our pooers? Who's our poopers? Who's the poopers? Jerry Nadler. Taco Bell, The View. An outbreak. Now, this is tough. There could be a lot of people pooing. Could be a lot of people pooing. Man, so many people shit their pants on this show. It's tough. I'm going to guess Nadler.
So if you're planning a trip to Hershey Park, that's not a chocolate river.
Hershey has a park? Did you know about this? There's a Hershey Park? Is that adjacent to Willy Wonka's factory? Or that's British, right?
Poop joke.
Right. England. Thank you, DJ Chemix. Perfect deployment of poop joke there. England has Willy Wonka's chocolate factory, and America has Hershey Park, which of course is bigger and makes more money than Willy Wonka's chocolate factory. Especially, Willy Wonka famously pushed for Brexit hard because, he was tired of paying taxes to Brussels. But now his factory's not doing so well.
All right. Delicious water. So you've heard of Ro Khanna, the hard left lib who prides himself on demonizing the wealthy.
Hard left lib. That's a liberal. And that's a poop joke. Myles 58 pervert for wanting to fuck Dinklage. Is a pervert the whole country of America? Is it perverted to want to have sex with Peter Dinklage? Chat, is it? I think it's a little unfair to Peter Dinklage to imply that having sex with him would be perverted. Amy throwing DJ under the bus saying DJ said it.
So, Ro, are we in a new Gilded Age?
We are in a new Gilded Age.
Sure. He says that like it's a bad thing. Okay? Gilded means you're covered in gold, which is good. Okay?
19 billionaires. Think about this. 19 billionaires hold $3.4 trillion of our economy.
I'm tired of the party abandoning working and middle-class Americans. It means a tax on billionaires and trillionaires who are hoarding wealth.
As we approach the 250th year and
Okay, so I think that I'm going to predict here. I'm going to predict a Gutfeld point. I'm not even a joke. I'm going to say Gutfeld, Ro Khanna, obviously, you can tell that his family has not been here for the full 1,000 years America has been around. So they must have moved from somewhere. And why did they move to America? Because it's better here. And so how are you going to criticize America when your family moved to America? Interesting. That's my guess.
Let me just say this. We didn't fight a revolution to be ruled by tech billionaires.
That is true, Ro. Tech billionaires didn't exist back then, you bonehead.
Got him.
And he says wealth hoarding is a massive problem, as if net worth is a pallet of ding-dongs Michael Moore keeps under his bed. Khanna teamed up with Bernie Sanders.
A pallet of ding-dongs that Michael Moore keeps under his bed. I think that means Michael Moore is fat here. Catching strays. Commies.
Sanders to push for a 5% wealth tax on billionaires, among other grifts that take money from earners, which is kind of interesting because he's also
grifts that take money from earners. Yeah, and these guys are both super rich. So a little bit hypocritical to be rich and saying we should tax the rich. It's like, fuck you, right?
Filthy rich. But unlike those he targets, he didn't earn any of it. Roe's family assets are worth up to $340 million.
Wow.
Emphasis on family. All this money came from his father-in-law.
Unlike our president, who made it all himself by starting a little show called The Apprentice.
Who owns a company called TransStar.
TransStar. Guys, what? I mean, this is the setup. This is the setup of all time. This is the setup of all time. Gutfeld, this is a slow pitch to the center. Who is the TransStar? Who's it going to be?
And no, it's an auto parts supplier, not an all-star in the WNBA.
Got him.
So when Kana says he's anti-rich, he's full of more than the streets of Pamplona. The only time he fights the rich is...
Pamplona? Full of... what? Where's Pamplona?
When he asks his wife
California?
to raise his allowance. So how does he protect his wealth? Trust, hedge funds, and the same shenanigans he says are evil when you use them. But it gets even more hilarious.
When you use them. Trusts and hedge funds. People that watch Gutfeld, they hide their wealth in all sorts of offshore funds.
2 kids, both under 10 years old, have big stakes in a $65 billion...
Right, chat, how do you guys hide your wealth? Let me know. We all use the same guy, right? Do we all use the same guy? You know the guy we're talking about, right? You know the guy. You got to get on the plane. You go to that one place. You go to the one place in Florida. You talk to that guy in the Caymans. And there's that other guy in Switzerland. You guys know the guy I'm talking about, right? We all use that guy, right? And then you're like, hey, I would like to hide 50,000 channel points in Paraguay. Thank you.
...or wealth firm and hedge fund. Think about that. While your kids are learning ABCs, his kids are evading the SEC.
Yeah,
even more insane,
Democrat
Roe's
elites.
brats are part owners of 3 golf courses. How is this even possible? When I was 10, I couldn't even get a job at the range as a ball washer. And at the golf course.
Oh, ball washing. That's balls. That's a penis joke right there. Washing the balls.
Don't. I don't know. But don't worry, Roe only goes after billionaires. But that's only because he's not one yet. He has a modest $6 million mansion filled with marble counters and an in-home elevator. What a hypocrite. Can't he order a servant to carry him up the stairs like I do? But maybe it's impossible to take the stairs when your wallet weighs 100 pounds. His wife rolls around in a $190,000 Range Rover, a car so high-tech, even a chick can drive it.
Women can't drive. 74, ladies and gentlemen. So this joke here is this is kind of a long-running joke that Gutfeld's doing here, is that Democrats are very wealthy. And when they talk about wanting to tax the wealthy, it doesn't make any sense because they're wealthy. And so when they talk about taxing the wealthy, they mean actually taxing you because they're wealthy. So when a wealthy person says we should tax the wealthy, that means they want to tax you because they're wealthy. Do you understand what I'm saying?
It's a compliment.
Like you haven't seen this show before?
But wait, isn't this the same Roe who pushed to ban members of Congress from trading stocks because it, quote, erodes public trust? Yet his family trusts racked up over 4,000.
Yeah. So this guy, total hypocrite, right? His family trades stocks, and he's saying that people in Congress shouldn't be allowed to trade stocks, even though he trades stocks. But he says you shouldn't be able to do that. But he does that. Do you understand how this makes sense? How this is total hypocrisy? Because when you are doing it and you say we shouldn't be able to do this, then that is, you're cheating. You understand?
1,100 trades worth $53 million last year, making him one of the top stock traders in Congress. He makes Pelosi look like an old hag playing nickel slots.
I was going to say, there's a Pelosi coming up here.
So
Old
now you
hag.
can see why Roe expressed visceral anger towards economic inequality. It's all deflection. Hundreds of millions in cash, investments, assets, 3 golf courses, not 1 or 2, but 3. Oh, think of the amount of space that takes up, which, you know, could go for affordable housing. Or the amount of water they use that could power wash the chairs at
Got a
the
little
View.
excited there. I predicted that a long time ago. Does it still count? When? What's being predicted? Pelosi? The View. Pelosi, okay. I mean, I've been pausing it a lot.
But that's not the infuriating part. I don't care how wealthy he is, but he cares how wealthy you are.
Yeah.
And he seems to relish
us.
attacking people who built their wealth from the ground up, which he didn't do. He didn't scrape by.
Okay, I understand now. So he's a wealthy aristocrat who comes from wealth. He wants to take away your ability to become a billionaire one day. Yep, classic Democrats. Classic Democrats. Old ancient money, ancient New England money, trying to prevent you from your trust fund and establishing your family dynasty. The American dream, $1 billion in the trust, 58 children on the lawn, 7 houses, 2 golf courses, 5 boats, and a vacation every month. Just one Minect away, oneuniversity.com subscription from pure, unfiltered success.
Crowd's going nuts. All right.
Is
Look at
Gutfeld
that.
live from the State Fair?
Good evening, everyone, from the Great American State Fair in Washington, D.C.
Look at the crowd. And it's hot. It's warm out there. Greg putting in the work in the sweaty part of America right now.
It is hot, sweating like Don Lemon at a penis factory.
Ooh. You guys. This is wow. You guys don't know that you know, I didn't know penises remain in factories. But I'm mad now. Because if a penis is manufactured industrially and it was a total consumer choice over which penis you had, why would my parents buy and install such a tiny penis on me? Why would they do that? Why would they install if they went to the penis factory and they were like, yeah, sorry, we'll take the small one, throw it on the boy. Unbelievable. This is the last episode. The other clip is the same beginning, so not Friday episode. I'm afraid. Okay. That's okay. Sauerkraut. I think we're well on schedule here. And there's always Saturday night with Jimmy Fila to fill in, just in case. Bucky Cat says, Myles, can I connect with you about a lucrative business proposition? Yes. Check out, connect with us in the Discord. There's an app as well, the Connect app, and it is one-time payment of $750. You can connect directly with me for up to 6 minutes and pitch me your business idea.
So, we don't have an audience, so thanks for that. Let's get right to the mono. So when we think of America around July 4th, what words come up? Patriotism.
Let's get right to the... He's too hot. Greg is too warm for the monologue. The whole... You guys, this is like unprecedented. The whole Gutfeld monologue was Don Lemon sweating in a penis factory. That's pretty good. That's maybe one of my favorite Greg monologues there. Yes, please screenshot this and put this as your desktop background. That's what I'm gonna do.
Liberty, freedom, alcohol, bottle rockets, an eye patch you have to wear for the entire senior year of high school. But there's one word we never mention, but should.
Bingo!
Trust.
Travis Gravity, congratulations on your bingo victory. Wowie wow. Wowie wow wow. Travis Gravity grabs the bingo. Now, while we wait for the next here. Congratulations once again, Travis Gravity. Ba-bing. Throw your bingo cards out here. Grab them while they're hot. Let me see if I can find any Jimmy Failure clips. Also, of course, the Trump speech. But let me just see if I can find any Jimmy Failure. There he is. From a while ago. But I don't think, whoa, come on now. But I don't think we watched it. Well, bang. Chris Wilson just subscribed with Prime. Welcome aboard. Thank you for subscribing.
I
Vic
found
Berger.
this channel I like that it's called the Bachelors of Music and the Professional Joke Explainer.
Mwah.
Myles Anderson. He goes through like Tony Hinchcliffe or other people's like specials and explains each joke. It's really funny.
We got that one. Now, Travis. Oh, there he is. Okay. Oh, thank God I looked at the chat. Thank you, Chris Wilson, for subscribing. Move your tabs to the side. Okay, thanks, Gemini. I'm a grok man. I'm not going to listen to your fucking weird bullshit. Gemini. No thanks. I'm a patriot, and I use grok. Now, let's watch a little bit more of this Trump speech, because this has been pretty informative.
Systems, that system has led to more death and destruction than any system ever tried. It killed.
Okay, we're talking about communism, obviously.
100 million people just in the last century alone. Communism is the exact opposite of life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness. It's death, tyranny, and the pursuit of evil. The godless.
The pursuit of evil. Death, tyranny, and the pursuit of evil. The opposite of life, liberty, and the pursuit of... Wow. Powerful stuff from a powerful man.
Communist morality states that anything is justified to bring about inhuman visions and to really propose what's good. They don't want good. They don't love God, and they don't want God. They don't love religion, and they don't want religion, and they won't have it.
Unbelievable.
But we will not let them win.
Nope.
They have no chance against us.
Rats.
They have no respect for law, justice, principle, tradition, or your God-given rights. It's an ideology of mass theft, mass control, mass lies, and mass murder. Such doctrines can be given no quarter in a democracy, because the first thing they do when they get into power is turn around and destroy it. It always is destroyed.
Always.
Just as communists have done in other countries.
Okay, so this is the theme of this, and what a way to mark America's 250,000th year as a country. To never forget, communism doesn't work. Look at the letters between Jefferson and Washington. Communism doesn't work. Hey, I found some libs downtown Philadelphia that are trying to get stock trading out of Congress. Nope.
All over the world, no matter where you look. Very simply, communism represents the worst ideas and abuses in history by the worst people. The American founding represents the best ideas and traditions in history by the best people.
By the best people. This is a great format for jokes, right? Set up. It's opposite comedy. You guys see that? You see the opposite comedy? Setting it up. Hey, communism wants you to shit your pants. Capitalism wants you to shit in the toilet. A capitalist, successful Toto toilet where your poo goes. Communists want you to shit in your own pants. Simple as that.
Well, like you can be loyal to Karl Marx, or you can be loyal to America. You can be a communist, or you can be a patriot. You cannot be both.
Amen. You know what? I think I saw this speech before. It's from an earlier president, I think.
You have meddled with the primal forces of nature, Mr. Beale, and I won't have it. Is that clear? You think you merely stopped a business deal? That is not the case. The Arabs have taken billions of dollars out of this country, and now they must put it back. It is ebb and flow, tidal gravity. It is ecological balance. You are an old man who thinks in terms of nations and peoples. There are no nations. There are no peoples. There are no Russians. There are no Arabs. There are no third worlds. There is no West. There is only one holistic system of systems. One vast and immane, interwoven, interacting, multivariate, multinational dominion of dollars. Petrodollars, electrodollars, multi-dollars, Reichmarks, Rins, rubles, pounds, and shekels. It is the international system of currency which determines the totality of life on this planet.
Very similar, a little more kinetic, a little more energy, but a very similar speech to our great president, reminding us that communism has never worked, will never work, and free daycare is a slippery slope to mass executions. Let's get the Gutfeld back online here, guys. We got a Gutfeld trust. Let's get your bingo. And if there's no bingo on this one, I've got Jimmy Fila as well, ready to go. So we got 26 players for bingo. Bingo starts right now. Wake up. Ring the Liberty Bell. Ring the Liberty Bell. Bingo starts now. Daycare is a gateway to genocide. Yep, amen. D. Brad Bell is the chosen one. Let's go back to Gutfeld.
America is held together by trust. We trust our neighbors. We trust law enforcement. We trust the restaurant we eat at.
Do we?
Well, except Arby's. When they say we have the meats, I'd like some specifics. We trust our roads.
Okay, so there's no studio audience, I don't think, in this situation. I think maybe the audience was going to be on the field behind him, but it's a little warm.
Our bridges, and even highway rest stops, which provide us with refreshments and toilets with phone numbers of interesting singles. We trust those evil capitalist companies. When we order something from Amazon or Walmart, you don't think, I'll hit send and hope it gets there. No, you hit the button, and in 24 hours, there on your front porch is your $7 55-gallon drum of malted milk balls.
Nice. I think that was a little Gutfeld self-burn there, eating malted milk balls. Something he doesn't want to be thinking about in this heat. But yes, they call them evil capitalist companies. But when you order something, it arrives right there. How is it evil to have incredible service? Yep.
When your kids go to school, you trust they'll be safe. When you go to work, you trust your employer that the bathrooms are clean, your computer works, and no one eats your yogurt. And you hope that the leather mask hanging above Bill Hemmer's desk is just for decoration. Thank you.
Why would they do this with no audience? I mean, I guess.
There's a calamity or disaster, you trust that the fire department and first responders are coming, and you know they'll get there faster.
Bill says, I'm glad the 5 bajillion visitors to the National Mall were polite enough to stay off the grass. Yes, and you know, I think I talked about this yesterday. One of the points in America, one of the amendments to the Constitution is stay off the grass. I believe that was passed in the late 1800s. I think there's a Ken Burns documentary about the famous stay off the grass amendment.
If you tell them you're Greg Gutfeld. It's what makes us different than most other countries, where low trust rules the day. Good luck buying a vacation home in Chihuahua, Mexico. There's an 80% chance you'll be gunned down at the closing. So I bring up trust because no one else does, and because we're chipping away at it every day. After the last 10 years, what have you lost trust in?
Everything.
A lot of stuff. The media.
Everything.
Not that we had much trust in it to begin with.
Yep.
But after the Biden cover-up, they're as corrupt as a beauty pageant judged by Stevie Wonder.
Stevie Wonder's blind. That's the joke. If you guys didn't know, Stevie Wonder, famous musician, famous for, a lot of people would think the music. No, he's famous because he's blind. 15 is disabled. Very funny. And of course, the Biden cover-up. Remember that when all of the media came together to cover up the fact that Joe Biden is old, even though we now know the truth. He is, in fact, quite an elderly man. Didn't know at the time.
No wonder I finished second. Do you trust elections? No. Can you prove fraud? Well, I'm pretty sure they made all the ways to prove fraud illegal. Do you trust government programs? Hell no. You've seen what Doge and Nick Shirley revealed. It wouldn't be so bad.
Doge and Nick Shirley, those are the only two institutions I trust in this fucking hellhole.
If the money they took from us actually did the thing they said, but it doesn't. It's like a prostitute taking your money and then saying she just wants to talk.
Whores.
And they blame you for asking questions.
Can you imagine paying a whore and not getting to fuck that whore? Communism.
So trust is thin, except for in each other. We still believe in fighting.
Except for and each other. Did he say for and each other? Greg, did you slip up there?
And you for asking questions. So trust is thin, except for in each other. We still believe in fighting for this country and against the corrupting forces that create suspicion. If someone breaks the law, we punish them.
Get them.
But even that's changed. We have sentences for heinous criminals reduced, like prices on Walmart underwear on Black Friday. We have felons released from jail because they couldn't afford bail. We have illegals protected in cities regardless of a criminal past. You send your kids to school for an education, and instead they're being indoctrinated, vaccinated, and manipulated.
Yeah, indoctrinated, vaccinated, and manipulated. Your kids are being vaccinated at the school, indoctrinated at the school, manipulated at the school. Get your kids out of school. Get them at the penis factory. There's good jobs at the penis factory for those children. Good paying jobs if they weren't so fucking lazy.
And it doesn't go where you think. They say it's to fight racism, but it ends up creating it since they couldn't find any. That's how the SPLC ended up paying the KKK's Wi-Fi bill. We have politicians who claim that investigating corruption is bigoted. California, they're trying to stop reporters from looking into wide-scale corruption. It's like when the government pays farmers not to plant crops, or when Fox pays me to stay home so I don't make the rest of the hosts look bad. We have a rising socialist tide, a tide so red it's like the Democrats ran with scissors.
A tide so red, it's like the Democrats ran with scissors. Now, this is a good joke, but it's also one of the first things you learn, or at least you used to learn in school, which is don't run with scissors.
And their target aren't the truly corrupt, because it's very hard to put handcuffs on yourself. No, they go after the people who play by the rules. And
okay, here's the DSA. We got AOC. We got Zohran Mamdani. Look at this. Look at this slate. First of all, they're not old enough, right? They don't have any experience. Politicians should be 8 decades old at least, okay? If you haven't been on this planet for 80 fucking years, you don't even know what's going on. Second of all, pretty DEI. Okay, number 13. Pretty DEI lineup here. Don't know if I can trust any of these people. Third of all, they're clearly communists. If you zoom in on their pictures, you can see the genocide glint in their eyes. I mean, this pretty much looks like, if you look at any black and white photos of the Nuremberg trials, it looks like these people.
all of this erodes trust. See, the new breed of leftists realize that to undermine America, you have to turn our country from a high-trust society to one that's always looking over its shoulder. When you walk down a street, is the guy coming toward you fresh off his shift at Applebee's or fresh out of prison detox? Or are they shooting yet another season of Walking Dead? So how do we rebuild and protect trust? Well, we continue to share a sense of love for this country and embrace a social contract which states that we all want the best. But more important, we agree that it's un-American to pull a fast one over each other. We do each other right. We watch each other's backs instead of looking over our shoulders. And who knows, maybe others will see how we cultivate our own peace of mind and then want what we have, and rather than take it, create some of their own.
They're all so hot and tired. Man, I should do an outdoor stream one day. I should wait till it's the hottest day out here in Austin. I'll go out by the Vape Juice River. I'll set up a greenhouse and just sweat my fucking ass off for you guys.
Let's welcome tonight's guest. In this heat, he's got sunblock on his arms and WD-40 on his legs. Co-host of the Big Weekend Show, Johnny Joey Jones.
Johnny Joey Jones? His name is Johnny Joey Jones? You gotta be kidding me. You have to be kidding me. This guy's name is actually Johnny Joey Jones? That's my president.
You can't put this man in a box because he already lives in one. Comedian and host of the Loftus Party Podcast, Michael
Joke is
Loftus.
that he's homeless.
And she once ate her body weight in shrimp, which was one shrimp. New York Times bestselling author and Fox News contributor Kat Timpf. And finally, the Washington Monument still has height.
Tyrus is dying. Tyrus is dying. Guys, this might... Sauerkraut, I think I know why you couldn't find any more Gutfelds after this. I think that he died. I think they might have all died. They all died at the American State Fair like heroes.
Marks from when he was a kid. Former NWA World Champion and host of the Planet Tyrus Podcast, Tyrus. All right. So here we are, Joey.
This is why Gutfeld is such a nimble show. You can do it anywhere. All you need is 4 people and a Greg, and the Gutfeld happens.
Here we are.
Here we are.
Okay. Let's finish off the because we don't have a Gutfeld, because I think it's just the same one as what Sauerkraut was saying. So Yeah, we'll watch Jimmy Fila. We'll see if we get some class. He does this. Now, this is again. I'm still kind of rattled that Joe Mackey left the ChatGPT prompt window on in the show. But so it's the same jokes because it's written by the same LLM. Was it on purpose? I'm gonna have to investigate further. This is from 13 days ago.
Thank you. Hot damn, thank you so much for coming. As you can see, the good news is I got a new jacket. The bad news is I'm not allowed into the zebra exhibit at the Bronx Zoo ever again. You guys look great, so well.
Okay. Oh, he killed a zebra and turned the zebra into a jacket. Has killed. I can't say has killed people. Zebras are not people.
Welcome to Fox News Saturday night. Let's go. Let's go.
Let's go. Let's go.
Yo,
were they just grunting? Oh, 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 oh. Row, row.
Yo, we have such an amazing show. Maybe the best lineup ever. Hollywood goddess Shannon Elizabeth is here from the movie American Pie. For real. Yo.
Nice.
I mean,
damn.
If you haven't seen American Pie, that's the actual comedy where Jason Biggs had sex with an apple pie. It only happened a few times because he wound up marrying the apple pie. You know, things slowed down. Stop it.
And then no more sex because women are annoying because once you get married, they don't have sex with you anymore. Very funny.
But I bring up wives because we've got two of them on the panel. Fox and Friends phenom Carly Shimkus and my wife, Jenny Fala, back on the show. Jenny.
You're welcome, sweet chewy.
That is a good duo because Carly's pregnant and Jenny's married to a guy who looks pregnant. So there it is. But there is such an amazing vibe across this country. Like, America is on fire this summer. And it really is. It really is.
It really is. America's doing good, guys. Even though the threat of communism is always around the fucking corner.
And I think one man summed it up the best. Look at this fella. Watch.
Excuse me.
Okay.
I cannot speak English, but...
Joe Coy? Is this Joe Coy doing a bit?
Okay.
But I'm excited!
I love it! Yeah! I mean, what an adorable guy. It almost makes me feel bad that Tom Homan deported him after that.
Yep, that's too bad. Tom Homan, the ICE commander, the commandant of ICE. Firm salutes to him.
Yeah, one note to the soccer fans. If you're going to drink sake in Trump's America, never order extra ice. There.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Was that a... I mean, I almost... It's close. That's almost a prediction. That's a little... I mean... I'm going to give it to me because we got to get a bingo here. Late night host.
God. Stop
for this whole thing.
Bingo.
Stop it.
Manly meat.
Bingo.
Man sauerkraut. Whoa, whoa. Double bingos. Wow. Double bingo as the final bingo. Congratulations to both. Manly Meat Man and Sauerkraut. Congratulations. Rigged. Ginkgo Bonsai. Wait a second. I delayed my bingo claim for you, the Manly Meat Man. Oh. Hottie Autist. Hottie Autist. Fast on the link. Just in case there was a donate. A little bit of collusion there. Healthy collusion, though. Not Democrat collusion. Good old American collusion from the right kinds of people. Great job, Jimmy Fila. Beep, up, up. Benny O'Shawn. Do we have an outro song? We do. But we could put another one in there. Brett Peck says, when's the next stand-up explained? Well, the next stand-up explained live stream is on Friday. The next Jokes Explained green screen full special treatment, well, you'll have to ask Brian. We have filmed it. It is in his editing bay. Go to our Discord and harass him, and he will edit it faster. Okay, what about Man Meat Man? Thank you. Saturday. Whoa. Okay, that concludes bingo. Thank you all for playing. I will end the game officially here. And we have one more link we need from our top donator today, who is Edward Bow Doing Ham. If you would like to link your link at any time, I will play your video right here live on Gutfeld Bingo, 4th of July, Saturday. There it is. Time-stamped and everything. Okay.
Into their church and into their...
Whoa, that's a big video. All right, let's do it. Thank you again, all who played. Kyle Mann donated 5 subs yesterday, and he got overlooked. Wow, we have an advocate from the judge. Sauerkraut. If Kyle Mann is here, do you want to throw one in? You want to throw a link in? I'm feeling generous today because it's America's birthday. We've all been speaking English for over 1,000 years. If he's still here, throw it in there. Get out of here, beggar. We'll watch these. If Kyle Mann does something, I can't hear anything, but just yell.
The less men want you. So old bitches get no love. All right? The older you get, the less men are going to want you in the dating market.
So, is this guy going to react? So, is this guy going to explain this guy? This lady? Are these people are going to explain? Okay, because it can be discombobulating when there's an explainer explaining an explainer. But I'm gonna let the video go. But we'll see, because we might already have an explainer explaining.
Number 2, when you are dating, your degrees and accolades.
First of all, it's a blessed video because you can see the halo. There is a halo here. This means that this video is a holy, sacred video.
Mean nothing. Niggas don't give a fuck about your accolades, how many degrees you have. In fact, the only people that give a fuck about your accolades and your degrees are other bitches that are in competition with you and men that want to hire you for a job. And number 3, this is a really good one. You don't intimidate.
Excellent whiteboard. You know, very jealous of the whiteboard. That's a good whiteboard there.
Men don't give a fuck how successful you are. It doesn't intimidate them. You can never compete or compare to a man.
Don't give a shit.
Number 4 is really gonna hurt a lot of you bitches' feelings, but I don't give a fuck because I'm here to give you facts.
All about them Sweeneys.
Number 4, your kids are liabilities.
Yes,
your kids are liabilities to any man that they don't belong to.
And an insurance liability. Kids are fucking always trying to hurt themselves. Total liabilities from an insurance standpoint and from a dating standpoint, absolutely.
Asset to you, liability to them. Number 5, men hate extra shit. And when I say extra shit, niggas hate long nails, big ass eyelashes, makeup, the things that you take extra time to do, they hate that shit. I want to give you bitches a bonus, okay? This is a really, really good one. Lacking accountability
Women hate these
will
facts.
keep you single, bitch. Let me know if I...
Wait a second. Wait a second.
Oh.
Wait a second. This video has 1.8 million views? And this gentleman here has 200,000. This is all I'm supposed to do? Have I been doing YouTube wrong? First of all, I apologize for ever talking on the stream. This is like blowing my mind. This is how the algorithm works? I'm supposed to say nothing? Have I been blowing it this whole time? Should I mute my mic? Wow. Okay. Okay. I mean, you can't argue with the results. This guy is destroying me. 200,000 subs, 1.8 million a month ago. Lots of 8.5 thousand comments. Wow. I need to make a 5 facts streamers hate. They don't want to hear you talk. Simple as that. Wow. I mean, look at me. I'm continually ruining this stream. I'm gonna have to reassess everything that I do here. Wow.
That's sick. That's sick. Keep going.
I think what y'all are doing is really sick.
For sure, man. You got footwork?
I got a little freak to me, yeah.
Why don't you pop in here and get a line then? Yeah, that's sick. That's sick. Keep going.
What did you think? I could have done better.
Nah, that was dope. You got a camera? Let's take a picture together.
For show.
This is nice, man. Thank you.
What are you doing?
This chain is tight, too.
What else you got, punk? He was all...
Yeah, what a little bit.
I'm home. Oh, shoot. Mickey's dad. I'm out of here. Where'd you get this necklace?
I found it.
It doesn't look like you found it.
Hey, are you all right?
What are you doing here?
Honestly, man, I came here to get you back, but you look roughed up enough.
I'm fine.
You got a place to crash tonight?
Leave me alone, man.
You can crash at my place. We can drink Mountain Dew, order a late-night pizza, and play PlayStation.
You know, I've actually never had Mountain Dew.
Oh, man, it's the shit's tits.
So I've heard.
Robbed again.
Forever.
Oh, I forgot to comment on this. I'm a little intimidated because I'm just gonna get buried by the 8,500 comments here, but wow. AI truck. AI? No, wait. This is real. Look at that syrup. The beer syrup. That's my favorite part about Friday when you crack a beer and that first little bit of syrup comes out. Get in there, pooping. Oh, nice. See, these guys have these hydrophobic genes. They don't get wet. They just are repelling the water. Evermore did this 15 years ago. And hey, have you guys ever seen Wheeler Walker Jr.? Redneck shit. Something's going on in the crowd here. I want you guys to pay close attention to this crowd. Something's up. Something's up on this video. Look at this guy right here. Something's happening with the people's arms. Is this might be a horror. Frightening. And then there's a big old truck circle. Oh.
This is a tick trap. You see, ticks are almost completely blind. They can see light and shadows, but it's the CO2 we emit when we breathe that really attracts them. That's why this block of dry ice is gonna act like a big old dinner bell.
What?
And then when they come running, they're gonna get stuck on this tape I've got all around the perimeter. And then I'm gonna piss on them.
Good.
Because I hate ticks. You know who else hates ticks? Russell Brand.
Footage reveals worst nightmare.
Hey, that impression's getting a lot better. And play.
Ticks are being released in American farmland that appear to create a condition called alpha-gal.
Alpha-gal? Alpha-gal? I'm gonna have a little bit of a... This guy's got this pretty good Russell Brand voice. I'm feeling a little intimidated here.
Which is allergy to red meat.
How could a tick-borne illness...
How could this make red meat allergy? Obviously, if you don't eat steak, you or your bones are going to become dust.
Suddenly be impacting so many people, not just people living in rural America, but in suburban America as well.
You know, one other thing Russell Brand hates is consensual sex. Allegedly, if you pay attention to the courts.
Pretty extraordinary and troubling that Bill Gates has invested in both bio-meats and research that makes the only meat you can eat be bio-meat. He's a wonderful supervillain.
Oi, love, how old is you? Oh, bugger, that's too bloody old, isn't it?
Basically what I'm saying is trust no one and remain fully armed. Get your...
Fuck. Yeah. Amen, Russell.
Yourself a gun and a guinea fowl, baby, and be ready to go at all times. Mwah.
Nah, the only person he's gonna use that on is himself. Let's check the comments.
Why the hell isn't Bill Gates in prison for crimes against humanity? Demons like Gates need to be snuffed out. Gates need to be put on trial.
I mean, this is a good, you know. I'm confused, though. Is he celebrating Russell Brand or is he insulting Russell Brand? Because I will not abide by insulting Russell Brand. He is my personal physician. By personal, I mean, obviously, I donate a lot of money to him and I get his ultra top tier Russell Brand Patreon and I get to see his videos first about various health things. Russell. I'm going to spell it like that. Brand has more money than you, so he wins. Done. Checkmate. Checkmate. You haven't seen the thing he wrote yet. Ah! Okay, here we go.
I'm looking for someone who's looking for me.
Hi, I'm Elizabeth, and I live in the West San Fernando Valley. Pardon me. Hi, I'm Jana.
Oh, that is a Joy Behar amount of chocolate cake right there. That is a Rosie O'Donnell breakfast slice right there. Am I right, guys? Whoa.
I'm looking for... I'm not sure. Hello, my
Okay, it's important to know.
name is Ellen. Some people call me sexy. Others say I'm sensuous.
Hi, I'm Linda. Well, you know, when I'm not using my doctor and pharmacy to troubleshoot a large healthcare computer system, I'm over at the gym pumping iron or driving my black Porsche with the wind blowing through my hair and singing along with Anita Baker's Rapture of Love. I guess you could...
Did she say doctorate in pharmacy? Men don't care about your degree. I just learned that.
Say I'm an Oreo cookie freak. I have an Oreo cookie jar, Oreo salt and pepper shakers. I like to collect anything with an Oreo on it. And I love to eat double stuffed ones. They're the best.
Bette Midler. I laugh hysterically at Bette Midler.
I have 2 cats.
And I don't know how to ride a horse. And my goal in life is to have my own religion.
I was a flop at canoeing.
Very good goal.
I'm looking for a romanticist. Spend time...
A romanticist. Like Franz Liszt, Anton Rubinstein, Robert Schumann,
The
Brahms.
fireplace.
Someone that's clean. Be clean, you know? I keep my car very clean, and I expect a man to do the same. And I also like very meaty men. One
Meaty
who's
men.
charming.
This lady's showing her Sweeney's. Thank you. This is the one lady that gets it. Meaty men. Manly meat men.
Personable. Doesn't smoke in my face.
I am looking for a passionate yet permanent romance within the guidelines of...
Does she have a dish glove on?
safe dating practices.
Well, I gotta go now, but keep in touch, okay? Bye. That's it.
Excellent. Thank you for that one.
Hello? Guess what? What? You really want to know? Yes!
This is 28 weeks later.
Fuck you! Fuck you! Fuck you! Fuck you! Fuck you! No! Fuck you! Fuck you! Fuck you! What's your name?
What's your name? What? What's your name? Ezekiel. Ezekiel? That name fucking sucks. Hey! Guess what I did
Henry
last
James,
night?
I think you're close.
Don't you fucking bring my mother to this? My mother? You guess what I did? What? I built that fire over there. And then I fucked your mother next to it. Fuck you! Oh, fuck you! Fuck you! Fuck you, fuck you, fuck you, fuck you, fuck you! Fuck you! Fuck you! I'll fuck you in the ass! I'll fuck you! Face. I'll fuck your mother.
Very repetitive. There's repetitive comedy here. And then they get to something here. Well, he dies. We do enjoy a death ending at the end there. $12 million views. He is. Yeah, we've had videos taken down for much less than that. You're not allowed to show people dying, but once you get the momentum of the views, YouTube must obey.
Saturday, this Memorial Day weekend. Be ready for an epic pounding, bone-crushing, mega ass whooping. As the best heavyweights go toe-to-toe for total destruction. Chicano, Bone Breaker, Brown Pride, Bigfoot, Pee-wee, Big Country, Super Samoan, Skyscraper. And don't miss the most jaw-dropping Babes of the Ring.
Oh.
If you miss this, you better be dead or in jail. If you're in jail, break out.
I like it. I like it. That's everything you can want in America right there.
Their belief system.
Okay, I forgot you submitted this, but one of our viewers sifted through this video to find this timestamp. The ultimate symbol of the beast that lurks in the sub-basement of the mind. I believe that's a medical term, right? Because there's the regular brain, then you've got the basement. That's where brain cells can rent from other brain cells to live in a little basement suite. But under that is the sub-basement. That's where you put the thoughts you're not supposed to have. And part of the rental agreement of the basement mind is that the brain cells that live in the basement are supposed to keep an eye on the sub-basement. Don't let those thoughts come up to the main floor.
Lycanthropy is a very bizarre belief system. They believe that the ultimate symbol of the beast that lurks in the sub-basement of the minds of the chosen is the wolf or some other large, vicious animal. It is called wolfery. In Germany, it was first called radio wolf. Now, what you're looking at on the screen now is a symbol of
wolfery.
Of what they believe.
Wolfery?
They believe that man can turn into a wolf or can turn into a beast. That is why sometimes in some of the occult-related crimes that I've been associated with in the investigation, children have been eaten. Because they believe, the person that committed the crime believed that he was an animal, and therefore he consumed the young people. Now, this is a transformation, lycanthropic transformation. But what I want you to see and understand more than anything else is that the symbol of lycanthropy happens to be the teeth. And anytime you see teeth that is reflected in a poster, or even if it is in an album cover, like the one Ozzy Osbourne has.
Ozzy Osbourne.
Teeth reflect a belief system in lycanthropy or wolfery. And there are a number of wolfery clubs all over the United States that young people become involved in. And their belief system is rather bizarre, and their behavior is often very criminal and damaging. Adolf Hitler, according to all of the occult history that I've been able to research, was fascinated by the occult. He
was. Haughty autist demanding who submitted this. Someone who's well-researched and well-informed and on the forefront of wolfery. Wolfery. Wow. That's frightening stuff. Edward, have you ever seen a wolf? A wolf man in real life? No, I don't think I've seen him, but I've heard him. I've heard him on the roof, scrabbling around, trying to get into my house, but I've got crucifixes at every entrance. So good luck. Good luck, wolves. You ain't getting in. You ain't getting in. I got my exit song here. But now I'm thinking maybe I should play some Wheeler Walker. Because Wheeler Walker, God, he's one of my favorites, and we might as well take the stream down. We might as well take it down. God bless you all. God bless the United States of America.
Have you seen this guy's hips? Yes, it's Wheeler Walker Jr. We can't air this shit. Why not? Because we got kids watching at
Finally,
home.
we got the kids watching.
So the kids want to hear this guy say bitch.
Yes.
Dick.
Yes.
Pussy.
Yes.
Fuck.
Not only do the kids want to hear it, I want to hear it. We're shooting this now.
6,
Roll it!
5, 4, 3.
Welcome back, everybody.
Here we go.
Let's have a big welcome for Wheeler Walker Jr.
Hey, bitch from New York City with them fake California titties. I know you waxed and vaxxed, but have you
Thanks
ever
for watching,
been
everybody.
some old school
Happy birthday, America. 1,000 years of English. Thank you, ChatGPT, for writing every episode of Gutfeld. Thank you, Sauerkraut, our mod, for modding the chat and getting them episodes already right for us. Stay cool out there. It's a hot one. Here's to another 250,000 years of the American Empire. Thank you to our subs. Thank you to our donators. Thank you. And I will see you next week. Have a great weekend, everybody.
So head on down to Tennessee, where the men chug beer and crush pussy. Fly down the map and let me show you flat some home-cooked southern fried meat. We'll fuck you like family. Have you ever been fucked by a country boy? Rammed by a redneck spread by an inbred who's kinda got your daddy's voice. If you've never been licked by a hick with a hillbilly dicker, got a rash on your stash from some trailer trash, then girl, you need to get fucked by a country boy. Girl, you can suck my D while we watch the SEC. If that sounds good to you, it sure sounds great to me. Have you ever been fucked by a country boy? Rammed by a redneck spread by an inbred who's kinda got your daddy's voice. If you've never been licked by a hick with a hillbilly dicker, got a rash on your snatch from some trailer trash, then girl, you need to get fucked by a country boy. And girl, you need to get fucked by a country